Hey everybody, welcome back to the live stream of Noizie. Today we are going to do a giveaway, and yeah, if I sound a little bit funny, it's because I am super sick at the moment. So yes, let's do the giveaway. How are you guys? Can you hear me? We have Maker Viking, hi. We have JL Tech. She has become a dude. I know who she is. And I'm so sorry, there is no beer. Like I said, I'm feeling a little bit sick. I woke up with a fever, so I'm going to push through this live stream, do the giveaway, and it's probably going to be for next year. Can you hear me? Is everything working fine? I have a little bit of music. Let's make it cozy. It looks like we have some troubles. We are dropping frames. It's not getting the OBS is dropping frames. Ik heb mijn laptop uit. Anymore. All right, is it better? We are still dropping frames like crazy, I see. I'm not sure what's up with the OBS at the moment. This is unfortunate. I will try to drop the bitrate. All right, how's that looking? I had to drop the bitrate massively, not sure why. Hello, hello. Can you hear me? All right, seems fine. Who do we have here? We have Noizie, also a member of the channel. Thank you so much. We have Rob. We have Maker Viking. Nice. Yes, as long as you can hear me and the quality doesn't seem too bad. So, all right. We are going to do a giveaway today, thanks to the sponsors of today, which is going to be Polymaker. We have Zhanghe, and in the description on YouTube, there is also some a code for PCBWay, PCBWay / or I don't know what that stripe is, Noizie works, you get a $10 coupon if you spend some money on their site, which is nice. What do we give away first? The resin, the poly dryer, or the filament? Looks good, nice. Hello, Shannon. Loud and clear. I'm not sure why OBS is deciding to drop massive frames. It worked fine previously. We are now with an extra laptop and a tablet. Maybe we are overloading the network. Not sure. What are we going to give away first? Let me know. What do you want to see? The poly dryer? The poly dryer. All right. Let's go to the Gleam thingy. This is the first time I have used Gleam. So 1 vote. It's the first time I'm using Gleam. So for the marbles of the poly dryer, we're going to see who is going to be the big winner. And by the way, I have seen a question, is this US included? Yes, it is US, it is worldwide. Of course, for some reason, if they can't deliver to that country, we will have to pick a new winner. But I will reach out to you. Normally, I should have an email address of you. When I pick a winner, I will contact you. And if it happens that you don't, there is no possibility to deliver to you, I will need to pick another winner, unfortunately. But I think for most countries, yes, even Turkey should be just fine with all the giveaways. I think if Amazon can deliver to you, it will be no problem. All right, the poly dry. We're going to pick the first winner. We are going to draw one. We are going to start with one winner. There will be no repeat winners, so this means that if you won, unfortunate for you, it will be the only thing you will win tonight. What are you guys drinking? I am drinking a nice super blend tea. For the reasons I already mentioned in the beginning of the stream, I am super sick today, unfortunately. How to enter? You are too late, unfortunately. You had a whole month to enter, and it got the giveaway stopped, I think, the 24th. So unfortunately, you're too late. But you can use the PCB vouchers if you want to use their services as a little explain what, dear. Yes, I released a video last month announcing the giveaway, so too late. Coffee for you, Rob. Nice. No alcohol tonight. By the way, hope everybody is having a wonderful Christmas or holiday end of the year. We didn't start all too well. All right, so the first winner we are going to draw, and it's going to be Daniel T. I'm going to leave your last name just because he is from the US of A. Daniel. Is Daniel in the stream? Daniel T. As Maryland, USA. So, Daniel, you have just won the Polymaker Poly Dryer. Super nice. Yeah, from Polymaker. They are, by the way, sending me 7 more of these boxes. I love them. The review just dropped if you haven't seen it. I didn't have a lot of complaints about the poly dryer. The only thing I could say about the poly dryer is that for me it's a little bit too expensive. I would have liked to see it a little bit more cheap, but when you buy it on the proper timing, they do actually have some great sales now and then. So keep the favorite stores in your eyeballs. When they go on sale, they are totally worth it in my opinion. Yes, congrats, but I don't think he is watching. Good job, Daniel. Nice. So then we have filament from Polymaker. Normally I said that we would give away the copolymer, something new from Polymaker. Now I'm not sure how long you will have to wait for that, because it's not released yet in Europe. Like I already told in another video, Polymaker is not doing end-to-end deliveries, or they are not delivering to customers. They are using third parties like a 3D Jake or Amazon, or insert any company that resells filaments. And I don't think if it's going to be a problem, it's probably going to be PLA instead of the copolymer. And also for the winners, I think it's going to take next year to ship. They are now doing a stock count, he told me. So it's not going to be shipped until early January, I think, for Polymaker, that is. Where am I located? I am from Belgium. Some people told me I sound more like a Viking, a Norwegian, and all of that. Not sure how I sound now. A bit nasal, I think. Looking forward to buying one sometime this year. Yeah. And there also are a lot of nice mods for the poly dryer. I have seen the base from the poly dryer being mounted on the bamboo AMS, just smacked on top of it. I also have seen people buying the containers for cheap on Amazon, $2 containers, putting some mods on so they can put it on the dryer. So if you are very handy, this can be a very easy step in with only one box. The base is totally worth it. The Norwegian Viking, yeah. The Norwegian Viking, that's... CNC machine. The problem is I'm already out of space. Well, I always have space, but yeah, we are sitting in a 40, how do you call it, square meter building, separate thing, but there's also storage on the backside. And space is also the biggest concern. We started in the living room. We are now in a dedicated space, so... Never got a live. That's not surprising. It's only the second live, and we started with the doozy, with OBS just crapping all over itself. But we fixed it by dropping the bitrate. It's the second one, and also one thing I want to let you guys know, the guys who are watching, we will be doing more live streams. I am going to build this thing. If you don't know what this is going to be the Mega Smoother V2. Have you guys seen the video of the Mega Smoother? The Mega Smoother is a device that is going to smooth everything you put in that is PVB based. So we have the little polisher from Polymaker itself, the little box, this one over here. So this box, I am just making an XXL version of this. It's still in the prototype phase, but we are on the revision 2. And I'm thinking of doing the glue up live, so we can have a chat while I am doing all my glue ups. What do you guys think about that? If you want to know how a Viking sounds, a real one, find the old stream of me. I will look into you, and yep. Hi, Ratchet. Anybody has seen the Mega Smoother? I'm really interested in what you guys think about it, about the Mega Smoother. Right now it's not very popular, just like all my latest videos, unfortunately. The algorithm seems to not like me since I went to formnext. Most of my videos just bombed. Absolutely terrible. All right. Something I also want to say about the Xiaomi resin. If you happen to be a winner of the resin and you don't have a resin printer, that's not going to be a problem. They also have filament, and we can change it out for filament if you want. Restart. What are we going to give away now? The Polymaker, filament, or are we going with Xiaomi? The latest stream I was on was when the next layer interviewed me, but the older videos on my channel too. Maker Viking, I will check you out. The next layer, he is next level in his videos too. Oh my god. The amount of effort that guy takes for his videos is absolutely crazy. Yes. So I'm going to grab a little figurine for you. Little. This guy right over here. So this is going to be what we are going to use it for. Not only that, I also want to introduce things like mold making to make things that need to be injected like PUs or urethanes to be more affordable. So what it's going to do is it's going to smooth out basically like ABS smoothing with acetone. We are going to do the same with IPA alcohol, and it's going to smooth it to a nice and shiny finish. But with my machine, you can go up to 60 centimeters and I thought 45 centimeters wide. So it's going to be great for just smoothing your prints, but it's also going to be great if you are into mold making and you want to do multi-part molds that need to be smooth on the inside for some casting reasons. I think for prototyping, that's going to be just so good, but we have to build the machine, and after that, we will do some test prints. Yeah, you like it? You have the same one, yeah. I think I'm already running in my next fever, so I'm happy to wear it because I feel like shit, honestly. All right. I see a vote for Polymaker filament. Let's choose a winner for the Polymaker filament. Let's draw a winner for 5 spools of Polymaker copolymer. It could be PLA if they don't have the copy in time. I don't think it really matters. It's basically PLA, but more affordable. And the winner is Bronwyn E. He is from Canada, Ontario. Congratulations, you have won 5 spools of the finest Polymaker insert filament type. The winner is Bronwyn Elson. Big shout out to Polymaker for supporting the giveaway video. The same for Zhanghe and PCBWay for the first introduction. And the vouchers you can find in the description if you want to use their services. How to participate? You're too late, Angus. Unfortunately, I'm so sorry. The video was out last month where I did the announcement and it ended on the 24th. Hello from France. Our neighbors are here too. Welcome.
Bonsoir.
Bonsoir, monsieur. Je parlais un petit peu de français avec beaucoup de cheveux. Cheveux. Well, Viking, thank you for entering the chat. I see you in the next one. And feel better. I'm going to try and do my best. Yeah, the Zhanghe is the last thing we are going to give away. It's going to be resin initially. If you don't have a resin printer, no problem. We can switch it out for Zhanghe filament, depending on what you have at home. Seems like smoothing would be perfect for printing larger cosplay parts, especially with the larger container. Yes, it is going to be absolutely massive. It's going to be fully printable except for the paneling. Like you can see, this is part of the support structure, but I also have this is, for instance, the door. This is going to be the door. We also have a rotating table, so everything that you need to do is going to be printable, which I find oh my god, really cool. Yeah, so except for the paneling, everything is printable. Then you of course have to buy some electronics, some motors and all of that. But the plan is, maybe I'm talking a little bit too soon out of my head, but want to work with a company to make this available as a kit, which means that you get the filament and all the components all packed together, shipped to you at your home. The only thing you will have to do is going to buy the paneling to surround it, so you can use scraps you have laying around, or you can do whatever you want. And we are working with a company. I'm not going to name them yet, but I think you will know looking at the color. They are super interested, so I think 2025 is going to be very interesting for me. Is there anything you guys want to know about formnext? We went to formnext, we have seen a lot of cool things. I have seen the new printer from Anycubic, the S1 combo. I have seen the printer from Algo, forgot name, all Core XY, all look the same. We have seen the Prusa Core 1, and it looks like I got in good contact with somebody from Prusa, and maybe at the end of Q1, I get the kit. We can review it without spending $1,000. That would be nice. What my opinion was on the Core 1. Well, looking at the comments on my video, it seems to be a little bit mixed. There are people that love it, people that hate it. The general opinion seems to be somewhere in the middle. My opinion, at first look, I think it's a good way forward if you have the MK4S sitting around. I love Core XY, and I think it's going to be very neat to upgrade it for, what is it, 500 and a little bit of bucks, or $400. It is expensive. It's not big, it is expensive, but it looks to be of a decently high quality. And I think if you are sitting with the MK4 platform, it is worthwhile to upgrade to it. And hopefully you get the Prusa quality in return. Now, there is nobody that has tested it so far, or I am not in the first wave reviewers, also not on the NDA, so I can say whatever I want right now. But I think they are about, let's say, $300 to $400 too expensive. I would have preferred to see it at around 700 to 800 euros instead of the, what is it now, $1,200, $1,100 for the kit. Yeah, in my opinion, too expensive. Printed Solid starts building here in the USA. Yeah, if you buy the pre-assembled one, it's more in the $1,400. It's really expensive. What do you guys think? Is it worth it to pay that much for a Prusa printer? The XL is expensive and is still not what it needs to be, in my opinion, for that price. We have a lot of competition these days in the Core XY space. We also have seen the Anycubic S1. That seems to be, at first glance, not that bad. Also not super big. Sleek design. The color system already works. I have seen it working on formnext. Seems to be looking great. The pricing seems to be great for the combo. So the printer and the color box, I think they were talking about $599 or euros. Well, most of the time it's a little bit the same. Which is amazing. A complete printer with a color changer for $600. Very nice. I want to support American production. Yes. So for me, it's going to be the same. It's for Europe. So Prusa is a Czech company, I think. Yeah. And I have the Rhetoric sitting around. Still not built it. Still not started to build it, unfortunately. Like I said, I got sick. But being a European company, it's always going to be way more expensive than any insert Chinese company when it's coming to printers. So Prusa definitely has that in mind, that, yeah, it's not cheap in Europe. The same with Rhetoric. Europe is not cheap. Delivery is not cheap. It's all super expensive. And yeah, it's great if you want to support the local economy. With local, I mean Europe, or in your case, America. All right, so then we have one more thing to give away, which is going to be our last product, Zhanghe. It's going to be the standard resin Pro. I reviewed it. It was a really good resin for the price. They are also one of the longest sponsors of the channel. And with sponsors, I mean delivering products for your review or just delivering products for me if I have a project. We are doing a project early next year with Zhanghe. We are going to use HueForge. We are going to use the color changer, or the GD box like they call it. We are going to do a massive painting on our wall behind the couch. My wife right over there, she is looking for pictures, and we are going to do a 2 meter wide by 1 meter high HueForge painting. And it looks like Zhanghe is interested in working with us for the filament. We already announced 2 winners. So we have Daniel T, the first one, which was for the poly dryer. We have Bronwen E. He won the Polymaker filament, and we have 1 winner to go, which is going to be for the Zhanghe resin, or yeah, filament, depending on what you have at home. So maybe we can do the last winner, and then we can have a little chat after that if you're into that, guys. So for the 5 bottles or spools of Zhanghe products, let's pick a new winner. And this time we are going all the way to England, United Kingdom, over the pond for us. It's not that far. And we have Mark L. Face Wasp. So Mark L, you have won the Zhanghe resin or filament. Congratulations! So those are the 3 major winners. Don't forget, there are coupon codes in the description from PCBWay. If you want to do something in metal and you don't have the tools, you can now get a $10 off coupon to do your first dabbles into metal printing. They also do CNC. They basically do everything. Yes, congratulations, Mark. All right, those were the winners. So for next year, like I already told you guys, we have the rhetoric. Still looking super forward to it. But first, we are going to do the poly smoother, or not the poly smoother, the mega smoother. We are going to do probably that in a live stream. And after that, it's probably going to be the rhetoric. I have thought about doing that in a live stream. But I think that it would be awful to do in a live stream. I have seen it done by, what's his name? Mandic Riley, if I'm not mistaken. And he has done, I think, 7 to 8 hour streams getting that thing put together, the rhetoric. And I don't think my ADHD can do a stream and read the manual and put that thing together. So it's probably going to be a multi-part build series where I go through the steps a little bit and tell you guys how hard it was to do some things, because it will be my first ever complete build from scratch. So that's going to be super cool. We also have the K-Touch. I have reviewed it, and for the members, it's now watchable. If you're tier 2 or 3, then you can watch the video. Now, the K-Touch from Breakthrough Tech. Not sure what you guys think about it. I don't see the point of that product, unfortunately. Yeah, so that's a color screen. I have it sitting right over here. This thing. This is ready for release. The first product I ever reviewed from Breakthrough Tech, and they're probably not going to be happy with the review because it's lacking a lot of the features I wished it would have. It's basically your generic screen with some homing functions and a print start and all of that, and that's about it. So what they want to do is that you include it into your print farm, that you can do multiple printers with that. But if you watch the video when it's released, just having a basic laptop right in front of you or a tablet, like in my case, is going to be way more handy. Then we also have another product we are reviewing. We have the iBoss Poly, I don't have no clue what it's called. It is awful, the name, but it's a dual spool dryer. We already have our first problem with the iBoss dryer, so I still have to reach out to iBoss and see what the freaking problem is. It's just a bad fan, unfortunately. Did you win, Bart? No, you didn't, unfortunately. It's 2 from the US and 1 from the UK. Yeah, so we have that product. And then I think, oh yeah, we are going to do the final review of the GD Plus 4. We also have a cooperation with 3D Jake with some of their products that I'm testing on the Plus 4. We also have the Micro Swiss nozzle replacement for the Soval SV08. Spoiler alert, is great. Yes, you did not win. And if we are lucky, we have the Prusa Core 1 after that, and we have the HueForge project we are going to do. So lots of things to look out for, yeah, and Raspberry. All right, so we have the 3 winners. I'm going to reach out to those 3 winners. And I think that's going to be it. I'm going to get back in my seat and be a little bit more sick. Yeah, it was a very close one, Bart. There were only, I think, 98 people that were participated in the giveaway. So the chances of you actually winning were pretty decent. You love it, Mimi. Moi, mime. Ah oui, les Français. Moi, mime. You love it. What do you love about it? What do you love the most about it? Did you run into any problems? You're from France, so you're in the 220-volt gang. Woohoo! So no weird SSR things for you. What do we still have to do? Oh yeah, we are also going to continue the resin testing gauntlet. I have put a break on that just because I got so sick of doing them. The views were not there. So yeah, but we have some resins laying around. We have Amera Labs. We have some other bigger brands that we are going to review. Yeah, thank you, Rob. I'm doing my best. Unfortunately, because otherwise I was probably already doing my first live stream on the Mega Smoother. Quality of the frame, speed, and quality print, easy to calibrate. Yeah, seems about right. The only thing I have noticed there, I have put now about what is it, 400 hours ish on that. So together with the Soval SV08 for the Mega Smoother, there's about 4 full days of printing needed to get all the parts done. These are parts printed on the GD Plus 4. And the only thing I have noticed is that the bed mesh calibration sometimes doesn't really want to do its job, that we have high or low spots. Most of the time it's a low spot. And doing a platform calibration fixes it. And as long as you keep it warm enough and you can go quick with your build plate clearance, it's not a real problem. But if the printer has been sitting for a week, chances are on mine that the bed leveling, not sure what the problem is. It seems to get crooked. Yeah. the heated chamber. Are you planning on switching it with the new design? The one I designed, because GD just didn't give a fuck, honestly. They have changed the design and they made it even worse by choking off the fan hole. Yeah. Are you going to change it up? Never had problems with that. Yeah, it's probably a typical me thing. I always attract the bad units, unfortunately. And I had a nice talk with one of the engineers of Rhetoric. I told him the same story, also off camera. You saw a little snippet on my compilation, let's call it like that, my little troll video. And I think all the units I got, even the paid ones or the ones I got for free, all had problems. So I hope Rhetoric is going to be one of the first. Hi, Maganti. The bet is 0.002 difference. Very nice. I also noticed that just the spring mechanism, the tilting, yeah, maybe I have to put some more pressure on the springs. Not sure. We will do some more testing with the 3D Jake filaments and plates. The plates, already tested them, they were great. One thing I also noticed, weirdly enough, is that some of the filaments just refuse to stick to the build plate. And for that, 3D Jake has sent me the Easy Adhesive Spray. It's basically like a hairspray, only this one is only removable with alcohol, so don't put that in your hair. After applying a coat of this, everything sticks to it. The Polymaker filament just didn't want to stick to the build plate, and I had used other PLA filaments that just worked great. But a little spray of this, it worked great. So if you're having adhesion issues, I really recommend you to put some sort of a coating on the build plate. All right, we are done. I'm going to put this thing away. I'm going to lie in the couch and die a little bit more, I think. Guys, thank you so much for watching. I'm really looking forward to do more videos next year. Not sure how long it's going to take. Yes, you can, but first the bottom 0 of the z-axis. Yeah, I will do some more testing on that. Yeah, I understand what you tried to say. All right, that's going to be it. Thank you so much for watching the live stream. Big shout out to Polymaker, Zhanghe, and PCBWay for sponsoring this video so we can give stuff to the community. Always nice to give some stuff. And probably next year we will do the same, hopefully bigger. We will see. All right, thank you for watching. I see you in the next one.